This dude was fixing the electrics in an old chicken shed one morning. Weirdly, there's a car just sitting in the middle of the shed. He's working on a caravan far away, so he just casually records the car on video. Little did he know he'd capture something totally creepy. Check out the video. Towards the end, you see a shadowy figure peeking out from a doorway. There's no way anyone could have come in from there, and the other doors were locked. He ran to tell the people he was with, but they were busy talking and said they hadn't been near the shed in like 10 or 20 minutes. To this day, he has no clue what happened. It's super freaky. Any ideas what's going on? There's this YouTuber dude from the UK named Daniel O'Neill. He's got a channel called English Woodsman where he's been hanging out in the woods for like nearly a decade. The guy's basically a pro at camping wild style, you know? The sneaky kind where you don't bother anyone. Most of his videos are chill, showing off camping gear and him having a good time outdoors. But then last August, he drops this video of a camping trip near his place, and it's straight up creepy. The first part is your typical woodsman stuff. Daniel walking around, chatting to his viewers, eating berries, and pointing out cool spots. He even mentions seeing some trash and footprints, which means other people have been hanging around. No big deal, right?
Someone's been here. There's a lot of rubbish around here. Yeah, look at the state of this. Does get used, doesn't it?
Then he finds a sweet spot to camp, starts munching on noodles, and everything seems normal. But then like 25 minutes in, the weirdness begins.
Out Friday night, but I'm going away Saturday, so I've got a bit of a drive as well, so I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello?
He hears footsteps behind him, turns around but no one's there. Even weirder, as soon as he yells out, the footsteps stop. Dude's clearly freaked out but tries to play it cool. As the sun starts to set, the footsteps come back and this time they're closer.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got to better hear that. There's nobody here.
Most people would have packed up and bounced, but Daniel's like, nah, I'll finish my dinner. Seriously, dude's got nerves of steel. After a little break from the spooky stuff, the footsteps return as it gets dark.
I'm going to be honest. I can't stay here now. I'm going to be a wimp. I don't care if people call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this a load of times. I think I'm gonna go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot.
Finally, Daniel's like, all right, enough is enough, and heads out. No one knows for sure what was making those noises, but it sounded like someone was following him. I mean, imagine being alone in the woods, thinking someone might be stalking you. That's terrifying. Could have been an animal, but the way the footsteps sounded and the wet grass thing makes that less likely. Plus, people in the comments were saying animal footsteps aren't usually that steady. Either way, Daniel made the right call getting out of there. Who knows what would have happened if he stayed. On February 3rd, 2023, the cops got a call about some people squatting in an empty apartment in Florida. They showed up, knocked on the door, and let everyone know they were supposed to be out of there.
The girl didn't pick up the keys, so there shouldn't be anyone.
It's locked.
It's locked now?
Mm-hmm.
It's not locked. No, it's not locked. Someone just moved the door.
Fort Myers Police! Let me just watch the top. Come to the door!
Charlie 65 Robin Market Street.
Come to the door! Open the door!
Tower 31, 22 Market Street, Paramount.
Open.
There's a lot of commotion in the background.
What?
Doesn't matter. Open up the door.
Saying that there's nobody supposed to be in this unit.
A woman finally opened up and said she was cool to be there because the owner was her cousin. She claimed to have permission to stay the night.
This is my cousin's house. She told me I can stay the night over here.
But as soon as she stepped outside, the cops could smell weed coming from inside.
Do me a favor, don't put your hands in your pockets. Do you have anything illegal on you? Cause
No, sir.
I can already smell weed boiling out of the house, which is why I want to.
Oh,
Is there gonna
no.
be anything illegal inside the house?
No, sir. You can go in.
Why you got...
Bathe. I bathe. Pop.
Oh, okay. Just
Go ahead. You guys can go in.
Anybody else in there with you?
My cousin.
where are they at?
Where's she at? Just stay
Stay here.
Just stay over here with me.
Yeah,
Got her.
She denied everything, even let them search the place. Turns out she wasn't alone. There was some dude with her who she also claimed was her cousin.
No, that's right.
Yes.
Hey!
What?
I said no. Stand over here. Thank you.
Don't
Until
touch
we're
me
done-
now. Don't touch me.
Until we're done with this investigation. You'll go in cuffs.
Stay right there.
All right, I ain't going nowhere. You don't need to pull out no gun because it's only a boy up there. Don't shoot. Why you searching me like that?
No one searched you. You're not
Okay.
going anywhere. I told you you're not going anywhere, and
Okay,
that's
and
what I
I'm
said.
I'm gonna record you. 'Cause
That's
I know
fine,
your
I'm
blood.
recording
I know,
too.
yeah, record. Yeah, they said that my cousin don't know that. Well, they say the rent office don't know that we're in here, but they clearly do because she
No, they
just
don't.
left like a week ago.
They don't.
They just changed the locks. They just changed the locks.
Listen, I'm telling you, they're saying no one
Okay,
is in
can we
here.
get our stuff and go then?
In a minute, when we're done.
Okay, that's it. That's it. There we go. All right. There's no one else in there. Y'all doing all that for what? You standing right here in front of me.
No,
And she's putting her hands on me, so I want to know her name.
You're not going anywhere.
I didn't say I'm going nowhere, but you pushing me like you gonna do something.
I can put
and
you
I'm-
in handcuffs and take you to jail for trespassing.
Things got heated when the woman started acting up, saying a female cop had touched and pushed her. She was freaking out, making a whole scene. The officer had to call someone, probably the housing people, to figure out what to do and if they wanted to press charges.
Yeah, but you can't talk. Listen, just
So what,
chill,
bro? She
okay?
pushed me. I don't give a what she talking about. Let me record this.
Please do.
Man, let me see. Let me call my mama. Sit right here. Don't go nowhere.
Your ID on you?
I know, sir, I don't.
I'm on mine. Bitch, she put her hand on me like she know me. Dude,
I think we're gonna hit them both for trespassing.
I ain't do
That's
that.
what I think we're gonna
I
do.
live out here.
All I
ain't
need
no
is
trespassing.
there's housing out here.
No,
That's it.
I haven't said anything.
Can you have management come over here just so I can verify before we take them to jail?
The cops started asking questions, trying to figure out why these two were in an empty apartment.
Did you already give the other officer your name?
My name is YG, bro.
Like
YG Brown.
Like YG?
Yes, bro. I ain't do nothing, bro.
The woman kept saying the guy was her cousin, but he claimed he didn't even know her.
So it's inside the house now?
No, everybody gone, bro. They just getting their stuff. That's what we're doing.
Is this guy related to you?
Yes, it's my cousin.
Is your cousin?
Yes, sir.
So who's this girl? Relation to you?
I don't even know her.
Okay. You guys are hanging out, so that's why.
Because we was the only two people left in the mother.
Okay.
I don't stay there at all.
That was weird, right? The woman wouldn't let up, accusing the female cop of harassment and threatening to sue.
This got to stop. And I'm pressing charges on you. So get ready. I'm writing the whole report. Just for that, I want to press charges on her too as well. So it doesn't matter. This thing got into nasty and just searching for what? Like I have something on? Like you said I have a gun? What?
Finally, she was cuffed and tossed in the back of the cop car.
I ain't do nothing.
Turn around, right your back.
I ain't do nothing.
Relax. Your back.
What I did, bro. Can you come get my phone, Jake? Give him
Let
my
go.
phone before you break the phone, bro. Stop.
Apparently, there were supposed to be 6 people squatting there. The owner hardly ever showed up and the neighbors were fed up. They wanted to press charges too. The woman completely lost it on the way to jail.
Then when I get out, I'm gonna beat that Chico ass over there too. Watch. I remember you, Chico. You can't hide, ho.
They hit her with trespassing, threatening to hurt a cop, and lying about her name. Everyone knows you're not supposed to park near a fire hydrant, right? It's like common sense, but this one guy in New York really pushed his luck. His car was parked way too close to a hydrant, like seriously close. So when firefighters were battling a huge fire nearby, they had a problem. They needed to use the hydrant, but this car was in the way, and what did they do? They smashed the car's windows, like both of them. Then they ran the fire hose right through the car to hook it up to the hydrant. People are all over the place about it. Some say the car owner totally deserved it. I mean, who parks that close to a hydrant? But others are like, that's a bit much. There are tons of videos online of firefighters breaking car windows when they have to, but usually the car is blocking the hydrant completely. This time, it was kind of close, but not totally in the way. Could they have just draped the hose over the car? Fire marshal said you're supposed to stay at least 15 feet away from a hydrant.
Time is of the essence with fires, and when there's a vehicle or any obstruction to a hydrant, they have to overcome that obstruction. I'm sure there's several different methodologies of what they could have done. They chose that method, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't second guess them.
As for the car owner, he's got a long history of parking problems. He's been fined over $9,000 for blocking hydrants in the past 2 years. Can you believe that?
Individual had it coming to them.
The Rampart Range is basically a big chunk of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado that's mostly public land. It's part of the Pike National Forest, and in the summer, it's a biker's paradise. Tons of trails, fresh air, the whole deal. It's pretty much heaven for anyone who loves the outdoors. But here's the creepy part. In the past few years, some real jerks have been setting up wires across the trails, like right at head height. Imagine that. People are getting seriously hurt, and it's totally messed up. There was even a post on Facebook a few years ago saying someone's friend died from hitting one of these wires. Can you believe that? People were freaking out in the comments, calling it attempted murder. Before that, in 2017, there was a video of some bikers almost getting caught by one of these wires. Luckily, they were okay, but it was still super scary. Now, sometimes you might find wires in the woods for other reasons, like someone hanging up clothes or something. But they're right on the trail. It's pretty clear someone's trying to hurt bikers. Maybe they're annoyed by the noise or something, but whatever the reason, it's totally wrong. We need to do something to stop this from happening again. It's way too common for bikers and snowmobilers to get hurt, or even take their lives this way. On January 27, 2024, the cops got a call about a crazy domestic dispute in Cheatham County. Mom and daughter were said to have tried to take their husband and dad's life. When they rolled up, there was this dude sprawled out on his porch, bleeding like crazy from his head. He was solely messed up and barely able to talk, but he managed to say his wife and daughter had bonked him on the head with a frying pan.
And 20, 30 minutes ago, my wife and daughter, a frying pan and a knife.
Okay.
And I got a couple blows and I...
So she has a knife in the frying pan?
Yes, sir.
Across the street?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, hang tight. I got EMS coming, okay? Huh? You got, where you get hit at? You got a cut and you're, okay.
He was clearly terrified and said he wanted a divorce, which he claimed was why they attacked him. The cops called for an ambulance right away to patch him up.
I told my wife I want the divorce. Okay. And we argued for several hours. And I went to bed, and 20 minutes ago, I'm laying on my side, and I hit
EMS advised to just apply pressure. They'll be there shortly.
My daughter come with a knife. Okay. I took the front and
Yeah,
away.
The cops went to the house across the street to find the wife and daughter. Can you believe it? They were sitting on the floor inside, covered in blood too.
Okay.
Please let me go first.
They looked like they'd been in a fight. The daughter was crying her eyes out inside the house. They claimed he was the one who hurt them.
She's a cancer patient.
Affirmative. We got 3 victims so far. Okay, is there a knife anywhere? Real quick.
I don't know where. It was down the hall.
Okay, as long as I'm not gonna get stabbed while I'm trying to help you guys. Okay. All right. All right.
I went down the stairs. He threw me, and then I hit the ammo bucket of stuff, and
hit your head.
I twisted through here, and I've had.
The cops called for help for them too. Get this, the daughter actually corrected the cop about her weight while all this was going down. Like, who cares about that right now?
Second victim is gonna be a 62-year-old female. I'd say about 150 pounds. Deep laceration in the left arm, right arm, and head.
It started last night. He gave me a because I got the interest rate.
I got a deep laceration on left arm. You cut out on the right arm.
He started this at 11 o'clock last night.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 30 on February 19th of this year.
920 Central. Your third victim is going to be a 30-year-old female, 160 pounds.
180.
Got about 7 or 8 pretty decent sized slash wounds from a knife bleeding. Alright, hang tight. Let me see if I can get some gauze or something, okay? Wait, be back. Ma'am, you okay? I don't want you passing out, okay? Just hang tight for me, okay? I'm gonna get some EMS over here.
People online were totally siding with the husband, saying he probably had good reason to want a divorce. Some even thought the daughter and mother were just acting. Well, the cops are gonna look into it more. But for now, the mom and daughter are facing attempted murder charges. Crazy, huh? This dude named Andre Gennaro posted this crazy video back in 2014. It's like something out of a movie. There's this guy on a motorcycle, right? He's going super fast and jumps this thing. Guess what? Right when he's in the air, a drone flies into him. The bike and drone just collide. The video cuts to the aftermath and the biker is on the ground. The drone guy picks up his little toy and seems totally fine, even laughing about it. Looks like the biker took the biggest hit, but it's hard to say how bad it was. Definitely a wake-up call about drones though. You gotta be careful with those things. On July 8th in Bradenton, Florida, the cops got a call about a dog stuck in a hot car. It was like 90 degrees outside. When they got there, a cop smashed the car window to get the poor pup out. You could hear the dog freaking out inside.
Back up. Good boy. I know, you're so hot in here. Good boy. Good boy, let's get out of here. Yeah.
It was way too hot in there, and it looked like the dog had been left alone for a long time.
Hold on. Hold on. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, we'll get you some water, don't worry. Come here. Come here. We'll get her over here. I don't want the glass. Come here. Look, right here. Let's get some water. Yeah, let's get some water. Come here.
The poor thing drank a whole liter of water before they took it to the vet. They found the owner, with the dog staying with animal services while they figure out what happened. Luckily, Florida is one of those states where cops or even regular people can break into a car to save a pet from dying of heat stroke, so the cop who smashed the window is totally in the clear. The audio clip was shared on YouTube by a user named ForestFire21. He recorded it around 2 a.m. in December 2014 while living in a forest. The disturbing sounds, according to the uploader, originated from deep within the woods behind his home. The audio primarily features a child's panicked screams, but upon closer listening, many commenters noticed a faint adult male voice asking, "Where are you?" This added layer of distress significantly intensifies the unsettling nature of the recording. The uploader mentioned checking the news daily after the incident, hoping for an explanation for the terrifying screams, but to no avail. The fact that the ordeal occurred late at night, in the dead of winter, and in a secluded forest suggests a potentially sinister event. It's perplexing why the uploader chose to share the audio online instead of immediately contacting authorities. Perhaps he did report it, but we can only speculate. The video's description lacks context, leaving many unanswered questions. The shrillness of the child's cries and the overall eerie atmosphere make it unlikely we'll ever fully understand what transpired that night. In April 2, 2018, in Chicago's Irving Park neighborhood, 3 guys with weapons tried to break into a house. They were all covered up in hoodies and masks. They tried to force their way in, but the homeowner wasn't about to let that happen. He stood up to them and told them to get lost. At first they tried to fight back, but then they totally freaked out and ran away. Luckily, nobody got hurt. It was pretty crazy, but the homeowner's quick thinking scared those guys off. Lisa's this life coach who lives in a van and makes videos about her travels. One day, she's parked on the side of the road, cooking dinner, with her van door wide open. Out of nowhere, this creepy guy shows up, sticks his head in her van, and starts asking weird questions in French. Lisa doesn't speak French, so she tells him she doesn't understand. Dude pulls out a translator app, which is just plain awkward. Lisa finally closes a door in his face and draws the curtain. But this guy is something else. He stands outside in the rain, messing around with his translator app for like half an hour, even though it's clear she wants nothing to do with him.
He just moved even closer so that I can't move out and so that I can't go forward. Please leave. Please leave, you sketchy person. Please leave.
Then he starts acting even weirder. He hides in the bushes and watches her like he thinks she can't see him. As it gets dark, he moves his car closer to her van, blocking her in. It's super creepy.
This guy is really starting to freak me out. It's been like a half an hour and he just keeps on moving his vehicle so he can see in my van here. Anyways, it's 7 o'clock, 7 p.m.
Luckily, this family in an RV shows up and parks nearby. Lisa feels a bit safer with them around. The creepy guy leaves after they arrive, but comes back later that night to check if she's still there. When he sees the RV family, he finally goes away. Lisa left early the next morning and never saw him again. It's hard to say what he wanted, but he was definitely up to no good. And if that RV family hadn't shown up, who knows what would have happened. In February 2024, a cop was hanging out at this crappy motel in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, known for drugs. He saw this woman, Michelle, driving away from the back. Turns out she didn't have a license and the cops were looking for her.
Jump back in your car for me, please. Jump back in your car. Quick trip on Otter Road, Adam Robert Zebra 5292. Good.
When he pulled her over, he could totally smell weed in her car.
Michelle, you don't have a license.
How's that? I don't have a license.
It's suspended.
For what?
I haven't looked that far into it, so I don't know the reason.
I mean,
Look, you don't have a valid license. Stop arguing with me.
I didn't know that. I honestly
Okay, why
didn't know
are
that.
you being so argumentative?
Because I just got done with work. I was just trying. Apparently, I don't have a license. I don't f***ing know.
Is this your car?
Informed. Yes, this is my car.
Do you have insurance on it?
No.
What are you up to?
Literally, I got done with work. I was gonna stop and see what he was doing, and I'm going to my friend's house. I'm homeless.
Okay.
This is my home.
You live out of your car?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I got clothes scattered all over Eau Claire between my kid's house and my friend's house. Dude, I finally found a job, but if I don't have a license, I don't have a job.
And to top it off, she wasn't supposed to be anywhere near that motel because she was on probation.
I'm gonna pull her out, see if she'll give us consent. If not, we'll Act 79 it.
Okay, sounds good. I was just looking at the report, so.
Okay, I didn't know she was on paper till just now, but she just came from Garton's and she's got a no contact with Garton, so.
Yeah, that's good enough.
See if she wants to be cooperative or not.
They asked her to get out and if they could search her car.
Michelle, I'll have you jump out. I'll talk to you behind your car real quick. Is there anything illegal in your car that I need to know about?
I don't think so.
Okay, just keep your hand out of your pocket for me.
I smoke weed. I don't know. I might have a blunt or something in the car. I don't
Okay.
know.
If you did have a blunt in your car, where would it be?
In my bag.
Okay, which you got one in the front and one in the back?
It'd be the one in the front.
Okay. There is a blunt in there? Or?
I don't know if there's one in there or not. I don't remember if I took it out or not.
Hands out of your pockets.
I'm sorry, my cold.
Would you give us consent to search your car?
I can't tell you no.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see if you want to be cooperative with us or not.
I'm never not cooperative. I don't want to go to jail for fucking weed. I have to work tomorrow. I just got this job.
Okay.
They put her in the back of the cop car and searched her ride.
I just wanted to go grab some clothes and go to bed. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
And you went through this up here?
Yep, I went through that. That was, I'm assuming, the clothes that she picked up.
Okay.
They smell like weed, but there's nothing in it, so I'm gonna write her citations right now then.
I'm gonna call probation.
While they were doing paperwork, she somehow slipped her handcuffs and started freaking out.
County 536.
Don't do that. Good.
You stupid fucking prick!
10-4.
My fucking hands are numb. I can't sit on them anymore. I can't do this. All I have is the fucking weed. I'm gonna lose my fucking job.
Somehow she slipped her cuffs off. So she doesn't have cuffs on right now, and she's now doing that, so I want to get her cuffed up quick. Yeah. She's probably gonna be fun, so.
She was yelling and acting crazy, saying they hurt her, but it was all fake. They had to put her in a different cop car to calm her down.
I would rather just sit here.
Jump, Michelle, get out of the car.
Make me.
Do you really want to go that route?
You guys are so fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Stop. Michelle, stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Let me go.
You want to just go to the ground?
Let go.
Let's back up here.
No. Put your hands behind your back. Stop.
I just want to fucking go to bed. I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to go to bed.
She was charged with resisting arrest and having weed. They also gave her a bunch of traffic tickets. She had to pay $1,000 to get out of jail, but a few months later, she got caught and had to do 80 hours of community service instead of going back to jail. Check this out. Someone caught a crazy thing on their security camera. There's this dude who breaks into a house, but instead of walking like a normal person, he's crawling around on the floor. Yeah, you heard that right. Crawling. Like something out of a creepy movie. Anyway, the video shows this guy dressed all in black, slithering across a place like a sneaky lizard. He's super careful, moving slow and quiet. Try not to wake anyone up. You can see him creeping from room to room, checking drawers and cupboards for anything shiny to steal. It's like he's on a mission to find treasure, but instead of a map, he's got a flashlight. The weirdest part is how chill he seems while he's stuffing a bunch of stuff into a bag. It's like he thinks he's invisible or something. Clearly, his plan was to slip in, grab what he could, and disappear without a peep. Get this, there's a bunch of videos floating around of people acting totally possessed on public buses. This one's from San Luis, Argentina back in 2016. This lady's sitting there with her eyes closed, head spinning like crazy, with her mouth going up and down. She's shaking all over, never opening her eyes, and making these weird, creepy noises. Like, what is she saying? Nobody knows. She's just freaking out, looking totally possessed. Then this dude walks up to her and starts shaking her shoulder, trying to snap her out of it. He says something and she screams back in this crazy raspy voice. He puts his hand on her forehead and that's the end of the video. Was he trying to exorcise her or something way creepier? We'll never know. This YouTuber was recording drum stuff at a school. He wanted to make some vlog videos while he was there, but the place was so creepy he couldn't focus. He gave up and never finished the vlogs. Recently, he found the old footage and watched it. Dude almost had a heart attack when he saw this weird ghostly thing wandering around the staircase.
Okay. I'm not doing this right. Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this.
The video is from a school in Seattle, but the YouTuber won't say which one. It's a bummer because people would love to dig into the school's history. Maybe it's haunted or something crazy happened there. For now, it's just a creepy mystery. Check this out. We've got a super creepy video from a security camera. It shows a crazy robbery that went down in an apartment while everyone was sleeping. You know the middle of the night when it's totally quiet? Well, not for this place. This video shows a total stranger with her face wide open for everyone to see. Can you believe the nerve? Just walking into someone's apartment like they own the place. They're casually strolling from room to room, looking for stuff to steal. It's like they're on a treasure hunt or something. Imagine waking up to find your place has been ransacked and then watching this video, the whole thing going down. Seriously chills. There's this video from Bogota, Colombia showing this yellow bus doing something totally weird. The bus is parked on this hill and the driver is outside. Suddenly the bus starts rolling backward like, uphill. You know how you'd think it would just roll forward downhill if it wasn't in park? Nope. This thing is going backward, and there's nobody driving it. There's a dog barking like crazy, probably sensing something spooky. The bus keeps going backward, like way backward into this garden. People start coming out to see what's going on, including a dude who tries to stop the bus. So what happened? Is it haunted? We don't know, but it's definitely freaky. So this crazy thing happens in Texas. Cops in Lufkin are arresting this woman named Tasha Sponsler. They put her in the back of the cop car and cuff her up. But wait for it. This woman is like Houdini or something. She manages to unbuckle her seatbelt while cuffed and then somehow gets one of her hands out of the cuffs. Like with cops right there. She's so chill about it, looking around to make sure nobody's paying attention. Then she pulls off an even crazier stunt. She steals the cop car and speeds off. She almost hits these spikes they laid out, but eventually they catch her. She wanted a jury trial instead of a plea deal that would have given her 16 years. Well, the jury found her guilty, and now she's going to prison for a whopping 45 years. Back in 2018, this crazy thing happened at a race. A car spins out and goes boom, like it's on fire. The driver's dad sees the whole thing and just loses it. He jumps over this barrier, risking his own life to save his son.
Yeah, for a 56-year-old guy, I probably moved pretty quickly. I had to. I realized this is a serious situation. I was not going to wait on anybody else to get there.
Thanks for sure, and we're just thankful everyone was okay.
The dad was a total hero, no doubt about it. So this man goes on safari in Kaziranga National Park and thinks it's a good idea to get super close to a rhino and her baby. Big mistake. The rhino's like, hey, back off, and starts charging at them. The guide finally realizes they're in trouble and shoots a warning shot. Luckily, the rhino chills out after that. That was a close call. Rhinos are protective moms, you know.
Stand up then.
Let go of me!
Stand up then.
No, you guys are arresting me!
Stand up.
Please, no, don't!
On February 23rd, 2024, the cops got a call about a bike rider who was zonked out. When they got there, they saw this woman with super glassy eyes and slurring her words. She was totally giving the cops a hard time, arguing with them nonstop.
How you doing?
Why am I bothering anybody?
Are you doing okay?
Yes.
Gotcha. Got a call.
Yeah, I know. Probably by the 12 million people that's asked me if I'm okay.
Why do you think people are asking you if you're okay?
Because they stop and ask me, duh.
Yeah, but why? What are you doing that's making them wonder if you're okay?
Ain't no different from the rest of the people in goddamn town. They stand around on
I don't get
properties and sleep and scream and holler.
Sure.
I'm sitting here quietly minding my business, going through leaves. What the am I doing wrong?
Sure. You're going through the leaves?
Does that look like what I'm doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, if I'm playing in my boots and in mud, it looks like I'm going through leaves.
Can you stick the bike up against
No, I'm not, because I'm going to go on home, please.
Where's home for you?
Over on Cedar, we already know that.
Well,
Have a great day. Sorry to bother you guys.
Nope, you're not leaving. You're not leaving.
No,
You're not leaving yet.
Okay, fine then. Fine.
The more she fought back, the worse things got.
Well, you're the ones that should have seen it. Oh, it's a mirror, no big deal. She's doing going through leaves like normal. When I get stressed, that's what I do. What the supposed to do? What's it weapon?
Put that on the ground.
Yeah, that's my.
Put it on the ground.
Why? I'm not gonna stab you.
Thank you.
I just protect myself at night.
I get that. You can pick that.
Like in a Saw movie with the Saw.
You don't know.
I know, I dealt with you.
Dude, there's a lot of people on this town.
So why are you out late at night if there's scary people out?
Because I can't sleep right now because I'm distressed.
You're stressed?
Yeah,
Why
I go
can't
to court this afternoon.
Okay.
With no lawyer.
You think
Because once again,
Do you think
The system has failed me.
Do you think you not being able to sleep is probably you to do meth?
Oh my God, I wish.
I'm just
You're
asking.
done. What is your name and what is your
Officer
badge
Paul.
number? No, because for some fact, I'm tired
just
of
asking.
everything. I haven't done that, dude. I'm not on nothing. I'm just.
Okay, I'm just asking. That's why a lot of people can't sleep for days.
Why they can't?
I'm just saying.
I'm not on drugs no more. I wish you'd get through your precinct.
That's why I always ask.
Have you been using any illegal drugs or narcotics?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Gotcha.
Alcohol, THC, like I always do.
Gotcha. And you're under the influence of both those right now?
No.
Okay, so you're not under the influence of anything right now? Do you mind if we
Well, THC's in your system for 30 days.
She wouldn't come clean about what was going on and just kept making up crazy stories.
You know what? I was waiting for you guys to come.
Present slept in days.
It's been a day and a half.
What day is it right now?
It's fucking Friday.
Okay, just asking.
You play sturdy right now?
Duh.
Other than for THC.
Yeah, because I think I was drugged a couple weeks ago. Seriously, I think they. I don't know. Somehow.
Drugged you with what?
I swear to God, it was heroin because I was sick as. I mean, puking. My body hurt.
Who drugged you?
Huh?
Who drugged you?
I'm not quite sure yet. I have a lot of haters apparently in film.
How'd they drug you though? Like, they shoot you up or something?
I don't really know.
How do they get heroin in you? What's that?
You gotta be smarter than that.
How do they get heroin inside of your body?
They put it in my drinks and stuff in my house. Because this has gone on for long enough. I know.
Because she was acting such a mess, they had to put her in cuffs.
You're not arresting me.
No, he's got to read you
I'm
something.
not doing no Miranda rights because I got flash card.
You understand your rights anyways. You have the right to remain silent.
No, don't.
You gotta stop reaching around.
Don't hit me. I want my phone.
Stop.
God damn it.
Stop.
No. Don't, please. Please let me call my lawyer.
She didn't stop complaining even when they got her to the station.
I'm trying. And every time it's the same thing, I'm going through leaves. What am I doing wrong?
Go ahead and sit right here, Paul.
What am I doing wrong, though? Really? I can't deal with you guys. I can't deal with my home life. My mom's sick, my daughter's dying. I'm not doing so good.
Come here.
In the end, they nailed her with charges for being a total pain in the neck and fighting back against the cops. You know those people who think bears are just big, cuddly teddy bears? Well, this video is about to change their mind. These tourists are in a car and they spot a black bear. Now this bear is clearly not in the mood for a photo shoot. It's trying to chill out in the grass, but nope, these folks gotta get closer, like way too close. They don't realize bears are serious business, and they're about to learn a lesson the hard way. This YouTube channel called 3-Minute Box Job posted this video in 2016 and they're like, this is the weirdest thing ever. They were driving and this random woman started talking to them. It's crazy and sad at the same time. The video is only 4 minutes, but it's packed with crazy stuff. She's like half in their car showing off her rings and saying they're real. The guy's trying to be nice but is like, lady, you're losing it. You need a nap. She leans in again and he's just confused. Then she says something about eating mustard gas. They finally drive off and are just like, what in the world did we just experience? Okay, this is messed up. There's a video out there showing a crazy home invasion where a teenager almost gets caught up in the chaos. So the video starts with this young man opening their front door and bam, they're face to face with a bunch of armed robbers. Talk about a bad surprise. The young man's like, nope, not today, and books it out of there. But these guys are persistent. They go back to the door and let their buddies inside. Once they're in, it's like a crazy tornado hit the place. They're flipping everything upside down, looking for anything they can grab. It's total madness. Deputy Jazenbeck from the county sheriff's office and some folks from Colorado Parks and Wildlife had to deal with a tiny bear cub stuck in a giant dumpster. Can you imagine? The poor little guy was crying for help.
Alright, you're good. Yeah, there's just one. I was just checking. I know. I know, you're so cute. Alright, you want this? Or you just want this?
That's tall enough.
No. But it might give it a chance. Oh yeah, we could probably use that fence. I'll go out and get it. Hi! Man, you're so cute!
Let's just
I'll get it. You stay here and worry about the mom.
They were trying to figure out how to get him out without hurting him. Finally, they came up with a plan. They put a metal fence inside the dumpster so the cub could climb up and out.
Not light. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Go back up. I'd like to know. She good? You support this so it doesn't roll on me.
Got it?
as long as it's not gonna clean out right. There you go.
Where is she? Hey, right here.
Tell him to drive off.
All right, you can drive forward. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Success. Cub already got out.
It worked like a charm. Those guys are heroes for saving that little bear. This dude was visiting his friend in Germany in 2014 and his buddy told him about these weird pipes sticking out of the woods near his place. Apparently there were rumors of secret bunkers underneath. They were young ones back then and wanted to explore, but their parents freaked out. Anyway, they decided to check it out. They find a hidden door under some wood and go down this creepy dark tunnel. It was like something out of a horror movie. Long, empty hallways and all that. There was graffiti everywhere, like other people had been down there too. Then they see this crazy stuff on the wall, like help written in German over and over. It was super creepy. They kept going and it got even weirder. They found more tunnels, flooded rooms with old machines, and this one part where it said, "Hello Satan, I love you." Can you imagine? After hours of exploring, they finally made it back outside. It was a total nightmare. They never went back, and I bet they still have nightmares about it. TikToker Ganda Space was out and about, filming this super creepy abandoned shed when she totally freaks out. At first it's just a regular spooky shed video, you know? But then hold up, something's off. If you squint and really look, you can kind of see this weird, long-limbed thing hanging around the shed. People are freaking out, saying it's a skinwalker, one of those mythical, creepy creatures. The TikToker says she didn't even notice it when she filmed, and honestly, I'm glad she didn't. I mean, can you imagine seeing that thing in person? So what do you think it is? A real monster, some dude in a costume, or just our eyes playing tricks on us? Picture this. It's a chill night and these two dudes are scoping out this house. They think it's empty, so they decide to check it out. They start snooping around room by room, looking for anything they can grab. After a while, they stumble upon some cool stuff: jewelry, electronics, and even a bunch of old fancy stuff. They're like young ones in a candy store. On April 11, 2022, we got a call about a hit and run. The car was described as a gold Honda, driven by a woman with dreadlocks. Officers spotted a gold Honda with a smashed up front end, heading towards First Street. He followed the car and called in to say he was on it. He turned on his lights and siren to pull her over, but she just kept going, trying to lose him. She ran a red light to get away. It was crazy. They had to call it off because she was driving like a maniac.
Turning onto North Thomas, going towards Pulaski.
North on Thomas.
Dispatch has been updated.
Location speed 77.
Turning on to Washington, still only going about 25 miles an hour. She just blew a red light at Clayton College.
Dispatch has
Hey, which way is she going?
We're going, she's going back towards the west side. We're passing Lumpkin Street right now. Approaching Hull, approaching Pulaski.
If she's going through red lights, you're going to have to cut it off.
10-4. Turning right onto Pulaski. Going towards Prince. I'm just following. I've turned off my lights and blue lights already. She just went around the car on the left side, across the double yellow line.
Dispatch has been updated.
Thanks, you can make sure west side's aware.
Yeah, we're headed toward the west side right now.
She turned off her headlights and blew through stop signs. They lost sight of her, and after a few moments, they finally found the car parked but empty.
Central. I've got the vehicle. 10-4. Hey, how are y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Y'all know the lady who drives that car right there?
No, sir, I do not.
Y'all don't?
No, I do not.
Okay. 10-4.
They talked to the person who lived there, and she was super chill and said it wasn't her.
Okay. Who drives the car?
What car?
The gold Honda Accord that smashed up that just did a hit and run on the east side.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, they said, well, apparently she got history in your apartment right here. So whose apartment is this?
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
And what's your name?
My name is.
Okay, do you have an ID with you?
I don't got my ID.
Okay. You don't have an ID at all?
No, sir. It's at
Okay.
my mom's house.
Okay. Considering you match the description of the lady who's supposed to be driving that
Me?
car, yes, ma'am, you do. So you have a wallet in your back pocket. You ain't got no ID in your wallet.
Ain't nothing but money in my wallet.
Okay.
Right here. Here go my sister right here.
But then officers saw this other woman who matched the description of the driver. That's when they arrested her. She was the owner of the car.
She just got arrested last month out of this apartment. So.
Who?
Christina.
My name is not Christina.
I didn't say your name was Christina.
No, didn't nobody get arrested out of my apartment no last month.
Okay. 77. That's the one I was talking to right there, the red hair. Just go 1095 with her.
The one with the color braids.
Oh, no, my kid got to stay the hell no.
That's 10-4. The one that had the wallet.
I don't give a who it is. My children got to stay here. No. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Bro, oh my God. I ain't even did shit.
He took her to the hospital to check her out before sending her to jail. She got booked for a whole bunch of stuff. Drunk driving, trying to get away from the cops, running red lights and stop signs, driving all over the place, hitting another car, tailgating, driving without lights, being reckless, having an open drink in the car, and passing illegally. In 2016, people started finding some seriously messed up traps on a popular hiking trail in New Jersey, like boards with nails sticking out, barbed wire, and even broken glass hidden in the bushes. It was crazy. The cops were like, whoa, this is bad, and warned everyone to watch their step. They even cleaned up some of the traps. It's obvious someone was trying to hurt people. I mean, who in their right mind would do that? It's like they had a grudge against hikers or something. The cops figured it was probably someone who was really ticked off about the whole hiker-biker feud going on. Bikers and hikers have been butting heads for years over who gets to use the trails. People say bikers sometimes zoom past hikers without warning, which has caused accidents. But to go from that to trying to injure people with traps? That's a whole different level of crazy. Luckily, no one got seriously hurt, but the person who did this never got caught. The security video shows two people hanging around a house on 16th and B Street on May 4th, 2024. That's right before the place went up in flames. Investigators think these two might be the ones who started the fire. Let's hope they were apprehended already. Can you imagine squeezing your whole body through a cave that's barely wider than you are? That alone sounds like a total nightmare. But throw in a bunch of creepy crawly spiders and you've got the recipe for a full-blown panic attack. Just look at the dude's face. He's seen some serious stuff in there.
I don't want to get completely inundated with spiders, of course. I mean, it's the inevitable conclusion of what I am doing, but they're all over. They're raining down on me now. Can you see them? Hopefully you can see that, but they are kind of everywhere. I think I'm gonna get out of this pit.
Alright, arachnophobes, brace yourselves, because we've got another spider story for you. This time, this 8-legged freak was caught on camera hauling a whole mouse across a fridge in someone's Aussie home. At least a creepy crawler has a feast lined up. This video is straight up heartbreaking. You won't believe your eyes when you see a truck just unloading a bunch of garbage. Like all of it, straight into a river. It's not just a few bits of trash, it's like a pool of junk. It's absolutely disgusting.
Llega al sitio todos los días y esto es lo que sucede.
I can't believe how someone could be so heartless. I mean, who would even do something like that? A bunch of people on Reddit are saying maybe rich countries pay poorer ones to take their trash because it's cheaper than recycling. Can you imagine? On a Saturday night, the cops got a call about a home invasion on Eden Drive. They got there fast and found this guy inside the house, all armed up. They could hear people freaking out in the garage.
Hang on. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Drop the gun! Get down on the ground now! You got it? Go! Now watch your back! Watch your back!
Things got even crazier when the garage door flew open. This dude runs out and right behind him are a bunch of people with their hands tied up. Can you believe it? Two other guys try to escape through the back door. The cops caught those guys too.
You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, baby.
But wait, there's more. They found out there was still a little girl, like 7 years old, hiding inside the house. They had to bust in to save her. Talk about a wild night for everyone involved. The man from Ohio is facing serious charges after allegedly sexually assaulting multiple children. Authorities believe that the man, identified as 60-year-old Monty Cecile, operated a party house where he invited young children to swim. Unbeknownst to the victims, Cecile secretly recorded the children using hidden cameras throughout his home. The full extent of the allegations came to light when a 10-year-old girl discovered a photo of herself on Cecile's phone. She immediately informed her parents, leading to an investigation that uncovered disturbing evidence. Cecile was arrested on November 18th in Union Township, Ohio, on charges including sexual assault, gross sexual imposition, and voyeurism. Body camera footage captured the moment police apprehended Cecile at his workplace.
If they were walking out to you.
Alright. How are you guys? Hanging in there.
I'm just doing a real quick pat down on Joe. He didn't have anything.
Alright.
And then you can check.
We're gonna have far right cruiser, okay?
Appreciate you guys' help. Thank you.
Yep, thanks. Just walking for a second. I just empty everything out.
Yeah, I'll go get you back.
Despite the severity of the accusations, Cecile appeared calm and compliant throughout the arrest process.
Just confirming Monty L. C.
Yep.
1113 of 63.
Yep.
All right, here's just a complaint for gross sexual imposition, felony of the 3rd degree, case number 2023 CRA 03777. Okay, warrant on the complaint. Take you down to jail. You can put me on standby.
Joe, you got any hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
Prosecutors alleged that Cecile hosted gatherings where he would sexually assault children aged 9 and 10 while they were asleep. Investigators believe there are multiple victims involved in this case. Cecile is currently being held on a $1 million bond. As the case progresses, more details about the alleged assaults are expected to emerge. You know how when your day is going terrible, everything seems to go wrong? Well, this homeless guy was having one of those days. He kicked over a trash can and boom, 3 cops showed up. They made him clean up the mess and then told him to get lost. This whole thing went down at a Citgo gas station on August 23, 2017. It's a good reminder that when things are going south, maybe it's best to just chill out and avoid making bad choices. There's this video showing a cop, Lieutenant Joseph Ficcacelli from East Hartford, acting like he's having a heart attack. But the truth is, the cops say he was trying to dodge a DUI charge by hopping into the passenger's seat. The officers weren't buying his act though. One of them saw the whole thing go down. The cops found a phone on the road and the guy claimed it was his, but they weren't sure, so they held on to it.
I saw that too, in the middle of the road. I saw something like that.
Yep.
That was this. Like this was on. Facing up.
So he was driving before,
Yeah.
so they're both.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, so they both have this little acting game of chest pains and freaking back
Chest
pains.
pain is
Oh,
Thank
stop!
You, doc.
You got your phone, by the way.
All right, thank you.
How that fall out of your pocket?
I don't know how it fell.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it too. I didn't know what it was because it was like this.
You, dude.
So I saw.
It looked like a pen.
I saw the light, but I thought it was a glare.
Yeah.
And then when
Hey, doctor, I really don't want you looking through my phone.
no,
I'm going to tell you
it's
right
found
now.
it's found property in the middle of the road.
No, it's not.
Sure was.
It is.
I'm going to tell you.
It was in the middle of the road.
I'm going to tell you both right now.
Yeah.
It's not property found in the road.
Sure was.
We just
Where
found
was
it.
it?
I'm going to tell you right now. You're both wrong.
Where was it?
Listen.
Where was
Are
it?
you a lawyer now too?
No.
Doctor and a lawyer?
Where was it?
You're right. My sister is a doctor, and I am almost a lawyer.
Where was this? Where was this phone?
I don't know where it was.
I do.
It's my phone.
Was it?
I'm
I found
asking
it.
for my phone. I don't want you looking through it. Stop
It's
looking
found.
through
It's
it.
found property. I didn't take it off your person.
If you look through my phone, you're gonna have a problem.
Am I? You're threatening me now.
Yeah, I'm not threatening you.
Okay.
The guy started losing his cool and making threats.
Yeah, that's your destination.
That's It's my house.
Okay.
I'm asking you to stop looking through my phone.
I didn't know it was yours. It was in the middle of the road.
All right. Well, I'm asking you now that you found my phone.
How do you know it's
in the
yours?
middle of the road, maybe I got out to urinate.
How do you know
I'm
this is yours?
asking you to
How do you know it's
stop
yours?
looking through my phone.
How do you know it's yours?
Because you keep
Tell
telling
me.
me it's my phone.
How do I know it's yours? I gotta look through it to find out.
Looking through it.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
It's my phone.
It was in the middle of the road.
It's my phone.
It was in the middle of the
I'm
road.
gonna tell you right now.
Yeah?
If you keep looking.
What's
through
gonna
my
happen?
phone, you're gonna have a problem.
What's my problem? You threatening me?
My attorney's gonna have a problem with
Okay.
me, yes.
Then your attorney will see on the camera that's it's found property in the middle of the road.
It's not found property.
Sure is.
You already told me it's mine.
I don't know if it's yours. I asked if it's yours.
She told me it's mine.
How do we know?
You told me it's mine.
How do we know?
When they searched the car, they found a service firearm and ID, so they realized he was actually a cop.
Here it is. Black box, I'm sure.
Black box? Shake it. Yeah. You got something in there?
Yeah.
Under the in possession of?
Under the seat. I don't think so, because it's.
Well,
They're both
he's other in possession.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You got that explains it all.
What cop?
Where?
East Hartford.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
how they want to play?
His address is in East
Okay.
Hartford.
You want to play that game though? That explains it.
Oh, come on. Dude,
You want to play these games?
that's why he didn't say a word.
And that's why
That's why he
backwards.
kept his mouth shut.
They took him to the hospital to get checked out and then gave him a ticket, but he wouldn't sign it. Since he was being such a jerk, they just left him alone in his hospital room after issuing the ticket and letting him know of his court date. Cops busted up a Labor Day party at Miami University in Ohio because there were way too many people there, which broke the coronavirus rules. They also found out that some of the people who lived there and were at the party had already gotten COVID. This video was taken on September 5, 2020. A cop showed up at the house and this young man came out to explain what was going on.
I'm assuming you probably know where I want to talk to you.
Just too many people.
Well, do you know what the ordinance is?
10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you had, how many people live in the house?
8 people live here.
Okay, so kind of how it reads is if you have 8 people in the house, then that means you can really only have 2 people over.
2 over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, we can get everyone out.
It's kind of handcuffed here, you know what I mean?
Yep.
How many people are in the house?
Like 10 of them just came by, but they're leaving. They're going somewhere else. So maybe 20.
20 people inside?
Probably 30.
Yeah, you might want to start clearing them out, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please, I'm gonna wait right here.
See what you can find on that charge, Connor. It's gonna be about
The cop told him to send everyone home because of the rules.
Well, yeah, it looked like there were too many people and you had music going, so yeah.
All right. We appreciate the.
Yeah. Can I have your ID, partner?
Mine? You have his own?
Also, kind of how it reads is anybody that's here participating and/or hosting, I can cite with the mass gathering, and it's a $500 fine, and then the university is going to find out about it, and that's probably going to be your real problem.
We'd rather not do that.
When the cop asked for ID, he was surprised to find out the young man had COVID just a week before.
Okay, sit tight for me, okay? Hey Zach, can you come here? I've never seen this before. There's an input on the computer that you tested positive for COVID?
Yes.
When was this?
This was a week ago.
Are you supposed to be quarantining?
Yeah, that's why I'm at my house.
Do you have other people here and you're positive for COVID? You see the problem?
Yeah. I mean, they were honestly all walking by when we were out here.
Medic 11.
How many other people have COVID?
They all do.
Everybody has it? And everybody over here has it?
Increase the level
I
of.
think the 2 people there too.
Respond with EMS.
The young man told the truth and said that is why he's staying at home. He was super chill about the whole thing. It was crazy knowing there were a bunch of people with COVID hanging out together.
So you're not quarantining if you're mixing with other people?
140, okay?
So everybody here has it?
Direct.
Oh my gosh.
In the end, they all had to quarantine. Imagine this, it's not Halloween, but this TikToker named Amba Bambi catches something totally freaky on camera. There's this witch-looking thing peering into their car window. Like, seriously creepy.
Tiago, go, oh my Tiana. It's okay, honey. Tiana.
When people ask for the whole story, the TikToker's like, nah, just some random person dressed up, that's it. But people aren't buying it. Some think it's a zombie, others say it's straight out of a horror movie. And then there's this one person who's like, dude, your dog is freaking out. Dogs can sense bad vibes. So that says it all. People are even given advice like, next time just scare the crap out of them. Yeah, most people agree that whoever was driving should have hit the gas way faster. Check this out. UFOs have been freaking people out for ages. People are always like, is it aliens or what? And they come in all shapes and sizes, but this one's next level of crazy. So this video was shot way back in 2011, late at night, on a super dark stretch of road in Florida. The person filming was driving when they saw this weird thing in the sky, so they jumped out of their truck and started recording. Crazy thing is, the UFO fried their camera, but the video somehow survived. It's like something out of a horror movie, man. It's glowing. It's slowed to the ground, it's just plain creepy. I mean, you gotta see it to believe it. This is the kind of video that'll keep UFO hunters up at night. There is a crazy video from a security camera in Port Alberni. It shows a home invasion going down in the middle of the night. So this creep is hanging out outside this house, waiting for the perfect time to strike. When it's super dark, they sneak in through a door that was left unlocked. They probably thought no one would notice. Little did they know there's a camera watching their every move. The video shows them searching through the whole house, looking for anything they can grab. It's super creepy knowing someone's in your home while you're sleeping. The Met Police had to break up a massive illegal rave in East London. Neighbors couldn't take the noise anymore and complained about all the ruckus. When the cops showed up, they found over 150 people packed into a super dangerous building. There were huge sound systems and even a DJ booth set up for the party. It was a total mess.
Is there a unit that is exactly components?
The person who organized the whole thing got slapped with a hefty £10,000 fine.
What? People are trying to sleep, for God's sake. Well, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It's not a good enough excuse. I'm really sorry.
This TikToker named Smug Puppy has been dealing with some seriously weird stuff in their house for a while, like ghost level stuff, but now it's getting way scarier.
Somebody's chasing me! Somebody's chasing me! Stop it! Stop it! He's coming after me! Oh my... Shut the door! Dad, shut the door, please! Please shut the door! Shut the door!
In this video, you can really feel the fear. The girl's like, something's chasing me. But she didn't actually see anything, just heard it. That's even creepier, right? Her dad's like, I gotta check this out, even though she's begging him not to.
You know,
Anything, man? What's up?
He hears a growl and then nothing.
Yeah, no. 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 Hold. What the f that?
They're so used to this crazy stuff, it's almost like they're numb to it. A lot of people are saying this whole thing is fake. Someone's like, she's running for her life, but remember to take her shoes off? Another person says, look closely, she's actually saying something else.
Somebody's chasing me! Somebody's chasing me! Stop it! Stop it! He's coming after me! Oh my... Shut the door! Dad, shut the door!
So, is it real or fake? Either way, they should probably move. Check this out. A chair is just rolling around by itself like it's got a mind of its own. TikTok star Joe Selby, KZQS, caught this weirdness going down right outside their crib.
Mira, ma. Lore. Mira, 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 otra vez, mira, mira. Dale, dale, dale. Mira, mira. Dale, vení, 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 mira, mira, mira. Mira acá. Mira.
Ay, boludo!
Mira, 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 Nicolás, vení conmigo.
People were freaking out, especially when the creepy chair started rolling towards them.
A ver.
No, boludo, no.
A ver.
Vos estás haciendo un chiste.
No, boludo, ¿cómo que estamos acá todos?
Ay,
Mira.
déjame, correte, Nicolás, correte, correte. No, no.
Mira, mira.
Some folks in the comments think it's just a fishing line trick or something to do with cars driving by, but others are seeing some ghost stuff going on. TikToker Lucas Daniel Glaber was like, people say when we die, we get young and healthy again. If dying means ending up in a wheelchair, just leave me here. Maybe there's a ghost having fun or something's attached to it, like those rocking chairs that keep going back and forth. We can't say for sure what's up without taking a closer look. Early one morning in March 2024, the cops got a call about a car crash near the airport. When they got there, they saw a twisted up road sign and a wrecked car with a woman inside. At first, it looked like a regular drunk driving case, but then they found a young one in the car.
Yeah. So what happened?
Just dealing with a whole bunch of stuff.
I couldn't hear you. Say what now? What happened?
Just dealing with a whole bunch of stuff and got in an accident.
Okay. So how much have we had to drink tonight?
Couple of drinks.
Couple drinks. How many is a couple drinks?
Like 3 drinks.
Okay. 3 drinks of what?
Probably vodka.
Probably of what?
Vodka.
Vodka? Okay. 7242. Driver does admit to drinking alcohol. We'll be doing a test. Break for an 11.
Has medics checked out the child yet?
They've checked everybody out.
Good then?
Yeah, we're
all right, we'll get out of here.
A firm.
Anybody nearby?
Dad works on special duty, so I'm calling him.
Scale from 0 to 10. 0 being the most sober you ever been, 10 being the most impaired you ever been. Where would you rate yourself on that scale? 3. Okay. All right.
Take, by chance, because one of these deputies will stand here with her while we do this field sobriety test. If you want to put the toddler back in his car seat.
All right, just go ahead and step out of the car for me real quick.
They made her get out and do some tests to see if she was drunk.
I'll take
your cards and everything. I'll put them in the car.
Yeah, he's fugitive, apprehension, and all that.
Let's walk here toward my car. Keep going toward my, like to the front bumper of my car. You got contacts in? Okay, go ahead and stand in front of my car and face me. You do. I just want you to follow the tip of this with your eyes and your eyes only, and I want you to keep your head still, okay? Your right foot, put it right in front of it, and stand like that, with your heel touching your toe. All right? Hold on, I didn't say walk yet. I just want you to stand like that. Put your hands by your side.
Then they took her to the station to blow into a breathalyzer.
I need you to follow along with me, okay? What we're gonna read is we're gonna read this top part here, all right? And we're gonna read this bottom part down here, okay? So you are now under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, a drug, or a combination of them, operating a vehicle while under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance, operating a vehicle after underage alcohol consumption, or having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence. It's a yes or no? Okay.
Before they lock her up, they let her call someone to watch her young one. That's when she started crying. When she finally took the test, she blew way over the legal limit.
Huh?
Okay.
You'll take it? Okay.
In court, she said it was a one-time thing and she'd never do it again. It's not often we get to see what's really going down during these terrible mass shootings. This video is wild. You can see young ones huddled together, heads down, while their teacher is holding the door shut with a bat. When the cops finally burst in, you can actually feel the relief in the room. Everyone just starts heading for the exit.
This one. Let's go. Hell no. Grab that green thing. Let's go. Hey, right on, homie. Hey, let's go, bro. Oh, hell no.
It took the police less than 7 minutes to get there and take the life of the 19-year-old shooter, but by then, 2 people were already dead. This video is absolutely disgusting. Some crane operator in Ireland decided to drop a whole bag of poop off a building. I mean, what kind of sick person does that? He was actually laughing while he did it. It's like he was enjoying it or something. The bag landed on someone's roof. Can you imagine the mess? It's just plain wrong.
The joys of being a crane driver. Ring a pudding there, boys. Yep. Oh, gee.
This person on Reddit, whichever, saying their dog acts like someone scratching its ears all the time, even when no one's around. And it gets weirder. Their super old chair, like really old, starts rocking on its own, but as soon as you look at it, it stops. They try to catch it on video, but their dog just stands there looking awkward like, me? What, me? The chair is the real star of the show though. The shop said it's from the 1700s, but some people are doubting that. Even if it's not that old, it's still pretty ancient. People are suggesting it might be haunted or have something called an attachment stuck to it. It's basically when a ghost or spirit kind of sticks around a person, place, or thing and causes weird stuff to happen. Could be anything from strange noises to things moving on their own. Some old stuff like antique chairs can hold on to these things. So is that what's going on with this chair? It's definitely possible. It was a normal Tuesday night, July 31st, 2018 in Houston, Texas around 9:55 p.m. A woman was about to step into her house in the 7000 block of Leaders Crossing, but things took a terrifying turn. Out of nowhere, a masked guy jumped out and pointed a weapon right at her head. Can you imagine the shock? The creep forced her into her own home, tied her up tight with zip ties, and even smacked her on the forehead with a weapon pressed to her head. It's insane how heartless someone can be. To make things even worse, he started choking her, demanding money, and threatening to shoot her if she didn't give him what he wanted. It was a nightmare scenario. no doubt about it. This Redditor was taking a bath and heard a weird clap noise from their young one's room. They thought something just fell over, but then they checked the baby monitor and freaked out. The pacifier is moving by itself, and there's this creepy shadow under the blanket that moves too. People are freaking out about the shadow more than the pacifier. It's kinda wild. Some people are trying to explain it. One guy thinks the pacifier just popped back into shape and the shadow is just the pacifier shadow, but others aren't buying it. They say the blanket moves too, and the pacifier doesn't change shape. Another person thinks it might be the sheet or something making noise and moving stuff around. But let's be real, ghost baby vibes, right? We're about to dive into 2 spooky videos from this TikToker named Rosanna. People say her house is super haunted, like seriously creepy stuff. In the first clip, it's obvious something weird is going on. The lights keep flipping on and off by themselves, and this child's rocking chair is rocking like crazy even though nobody's touching it. It's totally freaky. The second video is even more terrifying. Rosanna's cute cat is acting all curious. Then it darts off into the hallway and freaks out, like full-on scared cat scream.
Hey! Hey!
Rosanna rushes to help her kitty, but the video ends before we see what's really going on. It's super creepy and makes you wonder what kind of crazy stuff is lurking in that house. Poor Rosanna and her cat. Hopefully she can figure out what's happening and get some peace and quiet. Imagine living next to a place you'd never want to be near. Most people would say a cemetery, right? I mean, who wants to live close to a bunch of dead bodies in the ground? Well, get this. There's this TikToker named MYUU who actually lives right by one and has some seriously creepy stories. In their first video, they're chilling in their backyard filming something in the distance when all of a sudden you hear this blood-curdling scream, like a real terrifying scream. But they have no idea who it is or where it's coming from. It's super spooky. Then in another video, they actually go into the cemetery to investigate. At first it's pretty normal, but then the camera pans and there's this wall with the word "help" written on it in blood. It's unsolved and it's just plain creepy. You wouldn't expect something like this to happen in a chill place like Pompano Beach, but it did. One regular night, 2 guys with weapons barged into someone's house. Luckily, there were cameras rolling and caught the whole crazy thing. The video shows these two masked dudes bursting into the place, weapons blazing. Can you imagine the scare of the people inside? They were just chilling at home, then boom, these guys show up and point weapons at them. It was like something out of a movie, except this was real life. The victims were totally freaked out and had to do whatever the robber said. On March 23, 2022, the cops got a call about a road rage thing. A woman said she accidentally cut off a bronze Mercedes E320 while turning left. The guy in the Mercedes freaked out, slammed on his brakes, and then got out of his car and started banging on her window. He was this white dude with long brown hair, a beard, and a black t-shirt. He kicked her side mirror until it fell off and then took off.
Which vehicle is yours? What's going on?
I had almost gotten into an accident, but I didn't. I braked.
Okay, I got you.
But the guy was behind me. I was like taking a left from the exit from the loop, but I didn't. I braked. He came up from behind me, drove a little bit faster, and then like stopped in front of me.
Okay.
And so I braked again. He came out of the car and like knocked on my window. And then before he left, he had done that.
Okay, how did he do that?
He like, I don't even know how, but he like took his knee and then just started kicking and like kneeing.
Okay, he struck your mirror.
He went back to his car and got back on the loop, I think.
Okay, and you said you have pictures of him?
Yeah, not of him, but of his car.
Okay.
Luckily, she got a picture of his car and license plate.
And then this is a like light brown Mercedes. Like I most definitely did not hit his car, but
Yeah, he would have actually stopped and waited for a police report if you had hit him.
yeah.
Apparently he's an Emory mom.
Sure, he's kind of masculine for an Emory mom.
You have a driver's license on you?
Yes.
The cops called the car owner, who said his son was driving. The dad seemed pretty pissed about it.
Officer Ellswick, just the man I was looking for. Your son home?
He is.
He is? Mind if I speak to him right now? Has he talked to you at all about, have you talked to him since our phone call? No. No? Okay. So, hello. I'll give you all the rundown. There was a little bit of
Why don't you come in the house? Is that all right? Or?
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys first out here, then I'll go inside and I'll speak to your son. There was a near-miss accident out on the loop. Sounds like there was some miscommunication and someone's windshield got damaged. So I just want to speak to your son, figure out what was going on there, and kind of get his side of the story before I make my final report. Sound good?
Windshield, huh?
Yeah. Or sorry, not windshield. Side view mirror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you don't mind, I'll step inside and speak.
Just don't mind the laundry.
No, that's fine. I gotcha.
When they talked to the son, he totally denied doing anything wrong, but the cops didn't buy it and arrested him.
Yeah. You want to step outside and talk for a minute?
Sure.
You know why I'm out here today? Do you have an idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me why.
Well, I was going to, there's a crossroads with frontage right.
10-4. Okay.
So this lady pulled down in front of me as I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she was about to go straight, then at the last minute, it turned left. And I know there's people behind me, but there wasn't anybody to the left of me in the lane, so I pulled into that lane to go around her because she pulled right in front of me.
Yeah.
So I got into the next lane over, and then she pulls over to the left lane over, so and like almost ran me off the road or out of that lane, like So I pulled over, and I wanted to see if I had any damage to my car, and also ask her if there was any, like, what did I do or what is wrong with her.
Right.
She didn't roll down her window, so I just left.
Was any part of her vehicle damaged?
Not that I know.
No. So there'd be no reason why she'd be missing her side view mirror.
Not that I know.
No.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you have to say?
Yes.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to have any weapons on you right now, would you?
No, not.
No? You might just lift up your shirt showing me? You turn around and show me? Alright. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me.
They charged him with damaging someone else's stuff and being aggressive on the road. This woman, a total Karen, tried to shut down the music at this resort. She was losing her mind over it, yelling and everything. It was like she was the only one who didn't like the music, because everyone else was having a blast. One of the sound guys told her to back off, and a security guard had to explain that she couldn't just boss people around like that. If she didn't like it, she should have just left. This disturbing incident happened in 2016 at a college house party. Some 19-year-old dude shows up around 10 p.m. then slips away to grab his rifle. Next thing you know, he's hiding in the shadows shooting up the place. When he runs out of bullets, he bails. There's this video of the cops pulling him over. At first he's all calm and collected, but the cops are like, something's off. Turns out he didn't have a hostage, just his AR-15. He used that thing to take the lives of 3 people, all because his girlfriend dumped him.
Step out of the car and face away. Do it now. Take a seat back there. Passengers, put your hands out the window. Do it now.
There's no one in there. I'm telling you.
Oof, that's creepy. That thing looks locked, loaded, and ready to go.
Yeah.
Some water? I don't, my car, I'll see, maybe they do.
Hi, Washington State Patrol.
Hi.
Your homicide suspect?
You have him?
Yeah.
We love you guys.
You're welcome.
And here's the kicker. She was one of the people he took out. It's messed up. So, you know those creepy stories about people exploring abandoned asylums at night? Well, this video is straight out of one of those. These YouTubers were driving down the spooky dirt road in the woods, heading to this old haunted asylum. It's dark and creepy, and they're not alone. There's graffiti everywhere, like other people have been there before. Then one guy thinks he hears something moving around. Get this, he swears he sees someone standing in the trees outside the window. They're freaked out and decide to leave, but wait, there's more. They see a light outside and call out, but no one answers.
There's no other car here.
He was on this side.
That was 100%.
That was a person. But he had a phone.
Why is there a person here?
They're like, nope, this is too weird. Someone could be hiding out there waiting to rob us. So they book it out of there. People in the comments were like, yeah, don't mess with that kind of stuff. If you see someone else there, just get out. You wouldn't really guess it at first, but this cop's about to show you the crazy mess a house party made in Arapahoe County, Colorado.
Get out!
He's walking around the place checking for anyone hurt, then heads downstairs to the basement. That's when things get wild.
Yeah, I know.
The whole living room floor has caved in because too many people were partying. From upstairs, you can really see the damage.
Do you see anyone under there? I'm not, sir. I'm trying to just Hey, you see anyone under here? No. All right. Hey, can you go upstairs? Hey, can you go upstairs? Just looking for stuff. All right. Well, hey, I gotta get you guys out.
After getting everyone out, the cop tells the firefighters he smells gas. Then going back inside, he tells someone there's smoke coming from the basement too.
Where's Baker? I don't know. He was just in here just a minute ago, but I don't know where he's at.
That's gonna be a huge bill to fix all that. Check this out. This TikTok girl named Lex posted the creepiest video. It'll totally make you rethink all your young one's toys. So she wakes up one morning like super early and hears this weird noise. Turns out it's her young one's toy crab making noise in the bathroom. Like, whose child is up that early, right?
You guys, I'm freaking the f out. It is literally 2:50 a.m. Do you hear that? That is my baby's bubble bath crab in the restroom. It just turned on out of nowhere. And I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack.
She's freaked out, so she gets her dog to check it out with her. But the dog's like, nope, I'm good. It's like the dog can sense something's off.
Come on, buddy. Come on, let's go check. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come with me. Come on. Come on. Bitch, my dog won't even... Come on, buddy.
Anyway, she finally gets a dog to go with her and they find the toy crab going crazy in the bathroom.
He's coming. Bitch, what the fuck?
It's like something out of a horror movie. I mean, what's up with that? Is it haunted or something? Or is there a secret alien living in her house, controlling the toy crab? Either way, she needs to move. Seriously, who wants a creepy toy crab following them around? Here's how this crazy incident happened. A woman was just minding her own business outside her apartment when suddenly 3 guys with weapons showed up. She tried to hide in the bathroom, but they busted right in. Inside, there was another person who got knocked out cold by one of the creeps. Can you believe it? These guys then went nuts, searching the whole place for anything valuable. They grabbed a bunch of stuff and then took off in a white Lexus. It's like something out of a movie, but unfortunately, this was real life. Check this out. There is a video from a security camera in a neighborhood near 56th and Holdridge in Lincoln. It shows a bunch of creeps trying to break into a car early Monday morning, February 12th, 2024. They popped open the back of someone's car and grabbed whatever they could find. Then they stuffed it all into their own ride. Can you believe the nerve of these people? You gotta see this video, it's crazy. I mean, who in their right mind would use a big old truck to pull junk out of a river just to dump it right back in? Like, what's the point of that? I don't get it. And let me tell you, watching that mess is not exactly pleasant. It's hard on the eyes, for real. This super cool police dog named Pandora totally rocked it at finding a missing old lady. It was crazy fast, less than half an hour.
You ready to go to work? You ready to go to work?
The cops were all freaked out because the 73-year-old woman with some mental health stuff going on had wandered off from her daughter's place early in the morning. She didn't know the area at all. Poor thing.
So I'm gonna try my hound. I'm gonna let her hit the scent article and see where she goes.
But don't worry, Pandora the hero dog sniffed her out in just 22 minutes.
Get to work. Is that somebody down there? White hair. Oh, good girl. Good girl. I think that's her, dude. Yep. Blue sleep shirt. Come on, girl. Pandora! Yay!
They gave her a toy full of yummy treats as a reward and let the woman pet her.
Pandora! Ah, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, good girl. Here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yay! You like doggies? You like dogs? This is Pandora. Would you like to pet her? Here, baby.
It was like a real-life superhero story with Pandora as the star.
Hey, I'm just a dummy at the end of the leash when it comes to tracking, man.
Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.